Alright, today I have the OfficeJet 200 mobile printer. I'm going to be setting this up as well as giving a review about this OfficeJet 200 mobile printer. Now I got this because it makes easy for traveling with. Pack it into my suitcase and travel with it and be able to print from a hotel room or wherever using this OfficeJet 200 mobile printer. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I also have an extra cartridge right here that comes with black and tricolor mix in there. This is the printer cartridge that I will be needing once the original printer cartridge runs out. So this is also made by HP right here. A lot of things on the back. So let's go ahead and get started with this. The OfficeJet Mobile 2 printer. It's print impressions, wireless scans fit. So you can wirelessly use this. It has a built-in rechargeable lithium battery, so you don't necessarily have to have it connected to an outlet if the battery has been charged. That's one of the benefits with this, because sometimes you don't have access to an outlet. It may be too far away, or you may be busy doing something. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up from the top. Pop it open like that. Inside smells like fresh cardboard. For those of you who like the smell of fresh cardboard. And inside, the first thing I'm going to pull out is the original cartridges of the printer. You can see that these are the original cartridges that go in there, and I have backup cartridges. And it's important to note that the cartridges, when you do buy the replacement, that you get number 62. Okay, that's from HP, number 62. These are the correct cartridges that go in this HP OfficeJet 200 mobile printer. I'm going to go ahead and open these up so you can see this. See what they look like. I'm going to open these up and then set this to the side. So this right here is the black cartridge, and you'll know that because it says on here black. Okay, so this is 62, and there is a safety seal on here, but I won't peel that back until I'm ready to put that in to the printer itself. Here is the color, the tri-color cartridge. Go ahead and open this up, and you'll know that this is tricolor because you'll see that it says tricolor on here. Again, this also has a safety seal. I'll put both of those to the side, and then I'll get to the nitty gritty. Go ahead and pull this out, more fresh cardboard. This is the power cable. Comes with one of those twisties on here. Gonna go ahead and untwist that. Go ahead and put this to the side right here. And then in here, it looks like a remote, but actually, this is the battery. Okay, this is the battery that comes in it. Lithium rechargeable battery. You'll need that. Put that to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and pull out the meat and potatoes right here. This is the mobile setup right here. This is the HP OfficeJet 200. Look how small it is. Great for traveling. See that? I'm going to go and place that down. And here is the material for setting up. I'm just going to go over the brief pictures really quick. I'm not going to go to the nitty-gritty reading part of it because ain't nobody got time for that today. All right, so get started. Push it aside. Good for toilet reading. So this is the mobile setup. It shows you right here. Number one. This is how it came. You fold this back, which I did. And then right here, you open up this part. see how it goes right here, this part. And then it shows you how you can open up that part. We're going to get to that afterwards, but first we're going to put the rechargeable battery in. So it shows opening it up. You're seeing all this stuff, and then it closes it and turns it around. So like that, turn it around. And then on the back, unhook that, lay this down, and you'll see that the rechargeable battery, it has these metal prong things, or metal slots right here, slots with metal in them. And on here, getting closer so you can see this a little bit better, it has these slots right there. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to do it back in first, and then I'm going to press it like this. That didn't line up. Let's see if I can do it this way. So I push it in, and it goes into the slots, and then I press it down. Did you see how that happened? Now to take it out, I just simply press this up, it pops up, and then take my finger on the slot and come out. And so I'm going to go over the process again. So take this battery, get out a little bit wider so you can see the entire process. Take this in, down, slide it towards the metal prongs, push it down for it to snap into place. Bada boom, bada boom. All right, so we have that in place. And then I'm going to take the cover, and I'm going to take the cover and put it down. And it's important to note that on the back right here, it shows the battery level, and you can see through this right here. Place that into place. And let's go ahead and look at the diagram one more again before we proceed. So you have the diagram, and I put everything back into place. This cover is back on. Just to reiterate, it's just you take this and you snap it into place like that, and it is all good. The next thing I'm going to do, according to the diagram, is the power cord. So the power cord, you plug in right here, and then it shows that you look at the power on the front to turn it on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to take the power cord, you see the end right here. It doesn't look like it makes a difference between whether it goes in that way or that way, but I'm going to take the power cord, and I'm just going to go ahead and plug it in this way. And then I'm going to set this down, face it this way. And I'm just going to go ahead and plug this power in. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. I'm going to flip that up just for a second so I have a bit of visualization. So I'm going to plug this into the wall. Plug it into the wall, plug it in. So I plugged it into the wall. Just adjust this so we can see it a little bit better. So I plugged it into the wall. And so here is, got a little bit of fingerprints on this, even though my fingers are clean. And what I'm going to do is now, according to the diagram, I have the diagram right here, plugged it in, and it shows lifting up the lid. I'm going to lift that up, and there's a power switch. And then after the power switch, it goes to setting the language. So I'm going to go do that. So I'm going to go ahead and press the power switch right here. Currently, it says it's an orange indicative light. And I pressed it, and you can see right here, this light over here lit up. Let's show this for you for a second. So that lit up. And on this screen right here, it has options of what language I would want for this setup. And so I can toggle through it by pressing this. If I want Espanol, Francis, Portuguese, Dutch, Chinese, Keeps on going. So many different language, Netherlands, a whole bunch of languages, but I'm going to go back to what I know, or kind of know, and that is English. Let's see, English, there you go, Espanol, and English. Okay, boom. So once I have that, I'm going to select OK, and it says English. Get closer so you can see that. It says English, yes or no. If I can toggle through it, get to yes, go ahead and press OK. Select the country. I'm going to go with USA. USA. I can toggle through it and go yes. And it says self-manage, IT managed. This is going to be self-managed right here, not IT managed. Okay, so I'm going to go to self-managed. It says install the cartridges that came with the printer. Remember the printer cartridges, and they came with it. We're going to install those right quick. So right here it shows how to install it. Remember I talked about that sticker. I'm going to peel that off. I'm going to open this up, find the cartridges. Because it's plugged in and powered on, it's going to take me through the process of putting in the cartridges right here. So right here it says use the cartridges that came with the printer. There's an option that says show me. Get in there so you can see that. I'm going to go ahead and press that. And it's showing what to do. It's saying lift it. The cartridge cradles will come into play, and then I place the cartridges in there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. I'm going to lift up. It says lift up. And so I lift it up. I'm going to show you what I did really quickly. So what I did was I took this, raised it up like this, and you see these arms come out right here. And these arms right here, these cradles, are for the cartridges, ink cartridges. So how to put the ink cartridges into the HP OfficeJet 200 mobile printer? Well, I'm going to show you that right now. So here are the two cartridges. You have black and you have tricolor. And it's important to note, if you look down here, they are marked pretty obvious. So you put match the colors with the colors. So the tricolor goes in this one and the black goes in this one. And I'm going to go ahead put the black in. So take off this sticker. This is a safety sticker to keep ink from accidentally coming out. See, this is what it looks like right here. And installing this, and I'm going to just place it down in here, and it's kind of tricky, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and place this down here, see what I'm doing. Get it closer so you can see this a little bit better. So I have this in here, and what I'm going to do is, it's down in there, but there's an extra step that you have to do. You have to take the back of this and pull it towards you, and it clips into place. That is very important because if it's not clipped into place, this will not operate properly. So I'm going to go ahead and take the color cartridge and do the exact same thing. Now watch closely so you don't get confused. So I'm going to just place it down in there. And then I'm going to take the back of it with my index finger and then my thumb finger. I'm going to hold on to it like this and just squeeze it until it clips into place. You see that? Now, once that has happened, I have both the cartridges in place. And then after I have that both in place, I can go ahead and close it. And right here it says on the screen, let's go in there so you can see what it says. Says it's checking. So it's genuine HP cartridges installed. And it gives me the option of OK. I'm going to go ahead and press OK. It says load unused plain white letter A4 paper. Make sure that the paper guide fits snugly against the sides of the paper. Okay, so I'm going to do that. That's what it's asking. So I'm placing this in here. I'm going to go ahead and retry it. I have a piece of paper. I'm going to put it in there, did the retry, and it's taking it in, and it's starting the alignment process right here. See right there, it says on the screen, alignment in progress. And it's coming out at the bottom. See it. It's coming out just like that. So this is the alignment process part of setting up the computer. And it's important because you want, when you actually use a printer, for material to come out properly aligned. So it's making all of these squiggly lines and whatnot. And it's using this information in order to adjust the printer cartridges properly inside of your HP OfficeJet 200. So this is coming out evenly. It's a lot of squiggly lines. So this came out, so it has that. And then there's some information right here. It says alignment successful. Printer alignment successful. Cartridges are now calibrated for best print quality. Recycle or discard the alignment. So that piece of paper, I'm going to discard of it. Then I'm going to go ahead and press continue. Okay. And you can connect wirelessly. And I'm going to try to do that right now. Wirelessly or connect later. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and connect wirelessly. All right. So I'm going to connect wirelessly, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to look at this right here, and it says connect wirelessly. And so I'm going to make that selection. Okay, connect wirelessly, and it's searching for wireless routers. Okay, and so it finds the wireless router, and then what you're going to have to do is select on the wireless router. Okay, and then whatever your wireless is, and then it's going to ask you to enter in the password. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, so I've entered in the network and the password, and currently it says that it's trying to connect to the network. And it says connection is successful right there. So the connection is successful, and I'm going to press OK. And it says, after I pressed OK, it says, would you like to accept the HP connection terms of use and setup of web services? I'm going to go to accept. Printer update. It says the printer needs to check for updates automatically if you want to use, printer needs to check for updates automatically if you want to use web services. I'm going to go back, maybe. Okay. Update. I'll do it manually. Okay. Setup successful. Web services have acquiring. Okay. So go through all of this stuff right here, and then press OK. And then it says acknowledge the data related to usage such as print volume and features. Okay. No. Okay. And it says finish setup online. Okay. Auto off. The printer can turn off automatically to conserve battery power. Do you want to configure auto off now? And I'm going to say yes. After 15 minutes. Do you want the printer to turn off automatically when it is connected to a computer or a mobile device? Yes. Thank you for choosing HP. So now that I've done all that, My printer is all set up and ready to print. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks a lot for watching.